and it is vintage style with a theme of dragonflies, flowers, all kinds of fun things. I have added a couple things to the cover that I'm still not sure about. I just have a really pretty piece of doily here, vintage doily, and a pretty little bow wrapped around the entire one, kind of more to protect it than anything else. I'm going to take that off and show you the actual cover. This is just an elastic piece of lace, so you don't even have to tie it and untie it. Once you take off the outer cover, let me make sure that I am in the frame. Give me one moment, please, for it to catch up here. Let's see. Okay, looks like we are. Okay, it is a fabric-covered handmade journal. Has a very large pocket on the front. 2 different types of fabric with lace trim. This little dragonfly dangle. A tag with several sheets of paper right here on the very front to get you started. Okay. On the spine, it is covered with some lace. There's actually a little pocket right here and a dangle that includes a key, a pretty charm with a shiny sparkle, some pretty beads. The pocket goes all the way around to the back, and in the back we have a large envelope, and inside that envelope is some journaling paper. Of course, you could rearrange the items in any of the pockets in any way you would want to. Absolutely. This journal has lots and lots of pretty textured fibers, fabrics, lace, ruffles, charms, dangles, ribbons, you name it. It's got it all. It was lots of fun to make, but it took a long time. And of course, my biggest problem is knowing when in the world a journal is done, but I believe this one is finally finished. Let's get started. Okay, the inside cover has something I've never done before, and that's a little pen pocket. So that if you're actually going to write in it, you could keep a pen or a pencil right here. Make sure that's in the frame. The insides are covered with scrapbook paper and lace. The spine is a hidden spine that's covered with fabric. And on the first page, it shows us what our theme is going to be with a beautiful blue dragonfly. Piece of lace. That's actually a pocket. I'm not going to pull every tag out of every pocket or we'll be here all day. It does say dream on a fabric. Has bits of grunged up cheesecloth and all kinds of fun goodies. Okay, the next page, beautiful printed design, another dragonfly on this belly band. I will say that this journal does have a couple of secret spots, and I'm not going to reveal those in this live because I think it'll be a lot more fun for the person who owns it to be able to find it. But this does have a journaling spot right here. Okay, when you turn it over, there's a pocket for another journaling card. Oop, and I'm knocking things out. I've used all different types of papers, coffee and tea dye papers. Vellum is one of my favorites to use. I love the way it mutes the design under it, makes it really soft. This one has a paper ruffled pocket on the bottom. Underneath of that, you see peeking out around you, yeah, some Edith Holden paper with a beautiful vintage printed dragonfly and floral pocket with, of course, a tag in it. And the Edith Holden page happens to be sewn. Not every single page is sewn, but lots of them are. The back of that Edith Holden with that gorgeous writing and fun to just read. I left some of them as is. Another piece of vellum here with a little tag attached to it that says, "Let your spirit soar." And put that tag back on. Move that over. We have a pocket page, and in this pocket page, of course, there are beautiful papers, pockets, things to journal on. And that's a diagonal cut pocket. On the back one, that one, it says "Collect Moments, Not Things" with 3 tags. A beautiful blue hydrangea, some music pages, more tags. I don't know if you're going to get a glare on this page. This is done with a plastic tag cover, plastic pocket. Sorry, my mouth isn't working. A large tag that I created digitally. Under that one is another tag. And that one also comes out. Let's see if I can get it out here. Inside of the back of this one is a double belly band with a feather. The feather is hand decorated with Zen doodles by me, and on the back of it is actually a little journaling card. Something a little different. Washi tape, ribbons and lace galore. Both of those tags go back into the clear pocket. They're layered and you can see them, you can relayer them any way you want them to be. Okay, underneath that is a music page flip. Apologies, it is 4 signatures plus an insert in the back. Okay, this just comes out of the pocket. It's a journaling page and a journaling card. Some of the clips have fabric on them, some have ribbons, some have lace. Let's see what we have here. Here's a tag with a beautiful peekaboo window in it, specimen window. Slips down in that pocket and journaling spaces on the back. Put back in that pocket. A little tag here. And so the adventure begins. Just begging you to write something fun and adventurous on that little page, right? More tags that can come off. I try to finish the back of every tag one way or the other so that there is either a journaling space or a place for pictures. Sometimes there are multiple pages. Another little fabric tag. 2 tags in this one, and I believe this one is multi-page as well. I like to give lots of decoration, but also lots of places to journal. If you're not into journaling, you could certainly just record some special events that are going on. You could add pictures, you could add your own artwork. I love all the possibilities that junk journals provide. Here's a page with 2 pockets and 4 tags. 1 pocket on this side, and I believe, yep, on this side there's a secret little book. A little baby journal. How sweet is that? It is complete with pockets, tags, flip ups, more tags, more pages, more pockets. This one fills up that way and comes out. It is a complete mini journal. You could pop it in your purse. You could give it as a little gift. You could add a little gift card to this, and it could become a gift on its own. How sweet is that? And it fits right inside this pocket. It's like it's disguised there with the little trim. That was really fun. I love little mini journals inside the big journal. That's one of my favorite things to make. Here's a pocket under a flap. Just tucks into that loop right there. What a beautiful print is that? Dragonflies. That's a very large pocket at the top. And a page of hydrangeas. I love, love, love hydrangeas. I cannot resist adding those to as many journals as possible. A notebook with all kinds of fascinating pages for you to fill with your own interesting items. Another pocket on this page. And again, it opens up, has several pages. You could use these little mini journals to talk about a birthday or a date night. Oh, here's a charm that says, own your own dreams. You could share your dreams and hopes. Do whatever you choose. You could take these little journaling cards out and use them somewhere else if you wanted to. Or maybe a souvenir from a show that you go to, or some kind of an adventure. There's a tiny little tag on that page. We were getting close to Valentine's Day, so I had to add a few hearts. Some more of that pretty lacy looking paper. Fabric tag, flips up, and a pocket underneath, and a pocket to the side. Journaling pages. I love this lace. It's one of my favorites. Need a belly band on this other side of this envelope page. And I flip this way with a large pocket here. That's a big page under there. Pockets, you could tuck lots of things in here. Little pocket there. And a big pocket here. Journaling page. drilling space on one side and some dictionary paper on the other. Okay, one more little, this life is pretty awesome. It's all perspective, isn't it? This entire section lifts out of the book. This is the back cover, The Best Is Yet to Be, and it's signed. This you could use completely separately to take with you somewhere, or you could just remove it completely and use it on its own. It is a tiny journal, and it has one of these fun flips where every page flips up from this tab, and each of these is a pocket other than the cover. So in the side of each of these pictures there is a two-sided tag that you can journal on. One there, 2, 3, 4, and 5 journaling cards. Ooh. This one does not have a pocket on the side, but it has a journaling card right here. There we go. Isn't that fun? That's fun to play with. Ooh. Fun to make and fun to play with. Okay, on this side we have a large journaling card in this pocket. This flips out. Pocket here. When you take things out of this pocket, it actually opens up, and it is an upside down heart with some more journaling paper inside. If you've never made one of those, it's super fun. This just tucks down inside the first little bit of fold. I had it right there, and it's a pocket behind it as well. And let's see, this one flips all the way out this way. Makes it really, really long. More pockets here. Can't do it one-handed. Another pocket here, I should say. Okay, fingers, come on. There's a pocket there. It says Splendid. And this folds back in with a flip on the back. And another pocket on the back. And a belly band on the very back with several items inside of that. Like I said, this can be tucked. It was originally going to be another part of these signatures, but it was just getting absolutely too thick. So I just tucked it in the back, and it could live right there, or you could do with what you want. That also has a pretty little charm. I will include the count on how many pages and all of those things when I do the listing in the Etsy shop. It is, I believe, 102 pages front and back. It lays almost flat, not quite. I did put a heavy book on it to try to help with those creases, but it is a little bit of a gator mouth. Not extreme, but a little bit. But there are certainly no shortage of beautiful places to look at. With a journal this large, sometimes when you get looking into it, it doesn't lay completely flat. And if you were trying to work on something, I'm going to include this giant paper clip because it comes in really handy to hold pages in place. Real simple. Just slip it on, and you could be working on these pages, flip it to something else. You could put it here. Just comes in really handy. And I'm going to include that. I think I'm going to actually put it, let's see, maybe in the front cover. There we go. We'll put it right in there.